Okay. So this may be all that we have showing up today, which is fine because this is all new for all of us. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. So first thing we need to do is learn how to mute and unmute our mics. Okay. So I'm going to unmute everybody, and then I want you to practice muting your mics. Can we do that for me? Okay, I'm going to mute. Okay, everyone has been muted, so let's practice unmuting our mics. Ready? Go.
Hello.
Hey, Erlen's good. See, Anthony's good.
I unmuted it because I saw the first thing
got
I
another one.
saw was the mute button and the unmute button. That's how I got it.
Okay, let's see who we have. Hey!
Oh, he's telling me to.
Can you guys see Zachary?
He's telling me to unmute my screen. He's telling me to unmute me. There.
Okay.
Yes.
Hey, Mr. Zachary, can you hear us okay?
Wait, another one. There's another child here.
Yes, we have Mr. Zachary.
Yeah.
Zachary, can you give us a thumbs up if you can hear it?
Hello, Zach.
Hey, Zachary.
Ooh.
Hey, can you give us a thumbs up if you can hear us? Okay. And then,
It was funny.
Zachary, can you say something? That way I can see if your mic's working.
You're starting, okay?
Okay. Let's everybody except Zachary. Let's everybody mute your mics right now so I can see. Oh, he's trying. Hold on. Yep. Thank you, Sadie. Thank you, Anthony. Aaron, can you mute your mic? Thank you. Delilah, can you mute yours? Okay. Let's see. All right. All right, Zachary, can you say something? I can see that your mic is on. Can you say something so we can hear? Say hi. Delilah, I like your little dog.
Be right back.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, is this sound? Okay. We're gonna open up completely.
Okay. All right, Mr. Chavez, can you unmute your mic? There you go. All right.
You see how it said the host would like for you to unmute?
Yeah,
So you-
I did that earlier, but
Okay, so
Perfect.
you
Yep.
now, gallery view, that's, you see everybody that's in the Zoom meeting. You see Mr. Siharath right there. You see everybody that's connected this morning. Okay, there's speaker view, just focusing on the teacher right there. Okay, full screen, boom, right there.
Why do you press the gallery? Does it, when you press it, it shows everyone.
The gallery, and then you still will see everybody down here. Okay, see this right here, hide thumbnail, show small active speaker video. Okay, that just shows you. Okay, focus right here, it's right there. Okay, show thumbnail. Okay, this is where you see everybody, and then this is when you go back to the grid where you see everybody right here. Okay, but you want just small thumbnail. Okay, Mr. Siharath, can you hear us?
Yes, we can. Yeah, sounds great.
Okay, because we can't hear you. We're trying to get.
What do we use as headphones?
Make sure your mic or your volume is turned up, and then
we
it's
can't hear
connected to
anything.
your computer.
Yeah, all the volume is up. Let's see. Save participants, chat, share screen, record, reactions.
Okay. Let's try it now. Can you hear me okay?
Okay, hold on. You know, we just, oh, here, audio,
There you go.
video. Video,
Hey George.
and then let's do. It just,
Hey George, did you find where the where those are to connect with your mic and your speakers?
Is there a setting in your computer where you switch on to Zoom?
Audio, speaker. Check 1, 2.
Yep, we're good.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Perfect. And then can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. Yep, we can hear you now. So it's in the
Fantastic.
settings.
All right.
Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay. All right. Settings was that right there.
Okay,
That's settings.
shield.
Okay. The shield is gonna be the settings. That gives you all keyboard shortcuts. So that's gonna this will edit everything that you're. Okay. Here. Exit out of this. Good morning, Mr. Siharath. Can
Good
you hear us?
morning. Good morning.
There we go.
Glad
You're
you guys
on.
are with us.
All right, brother.
All right, Mrs. Zachary, do you go by? What do you go by? What do you want me to call you?
Just call me Zach.
Zach. All right. It's my older brother's name, so I'll remember that. And then Erilyn, what do you want me to call you? You guys can, as I ask you a question, let's practice unmuting and muting our mics. Okay. So this question is for Erilyn. Do you want me to call you Erilyn? Yep. Okay. Mr. Anthony.
I have no idea.
Well, think about it, okay? Think
Yeah.
about what you want me to call you. Anthony, you want me to call you Anthony, Tony, Ant-Man, A-Rod? What do you want me to call you?
Sure, Ant-Man.
All right. Sadie, let's practice opening your mic. Oh, where'd you go? We lost Sadie. Delilah, what do you want me to call you?
I don't, not really mind. It's your opinion.
Delilah? Okay, perfect. And then Esmeralda, we have on. We lost Sadie. For some reason, we lost Sadie. All right. She'll hop back on. Okay.
To it.
So we practice muting our mics, right? Let's come up with some sort of signal. Oh, let Sadie back in. Hey, Sadie, you're back on.
Sadie.
You okay?
Yeah, I just accidentally turned off my computer.
Oh, that's okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
Look
so
like you
far,
can't
can you
hear.
hold on?
Because
Um,
behind you have like.
Okay. Hey, Sadie, what do you want me to? We're going over names. What would you like me to call you?
What?
What would you like me to call you? Sadie? Is that okay?
Yeah, just Sadie.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we practiced muting and unmuting our mics, right? Have you guys played with the gallery view and speaker view? Okay. If you haven't, let's go ahead and kind of play with that. That's at the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And so right now I'm talking, so you can see that. See where it's highlighted in yellow? And then if you click on the speaker view, you'll just see me. So sometimes to kind of keep from, I don't know, being distracted, right? If I'm teaching a lesson, like on the board back here, yeah, I would like for you to be on speaker view. That way, you don't have any distractions. Okay. Let's see what else. I think that's pretty much it. Any questions about Zoom? Okay, there are 4. Okay, I have 4 Zoom meetings per day. Okay, I have office hours in the morning, which some of you got on, right? So that's like the AM office hours. I have the AM session, which is like our class time. Okay, and that starts at 8:15 actually. So I lied to you, Sadie and Ant-Man, because I said 8:30 and it's actually 8:15. So every morning, if you don't have any questions, right, we'll get on when we are virtual. Hey, let's practice doing speaker view right now. Everybody click on speaker view, if you would. Is everybody on speaker view? No? Sadie, go ahead and practice getting on. So do you see where it's at? Okay, if you go towards like the top right corner of your screen, you'll see like gallery view, speaker view. Okay, click back and forth on that. So if you're on speaker view right now, you'll just see me. If you're on gallery view, you'll see everybody that's in the class. Okay?
See gallery view.
Okay, click on that.
Oh.
Okay? Do you see everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, and then click back to speaker view and you should just see me. Right? Okay, Zach, have you done that? Flip back and forth, yeah? Delilah, are you good flipping back and forth? Okay. Erilyn, you good flipping back and forth? Okay, let's talk about the chat. Okay, see, okay, right in the middle of your screen, down below, you'll see like chat. Okay, so if you have a question, that kind of gets busy after a while, so be careful with that, because if we start doing the speaker view and the gallery view, and then we start chatting, which is a side thing. So let's practice that. Let's practice the chat. So I'm gonna open up the chat right now, and I'm gonna say hi, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, did everyone see that message?
Yes.
Okay, give me a thumbs up if you saw that message. Waiting on your thumbs, Erlen. Where's your thumb? Did you see the message? Okay, perfect. All right, now I want you to practice.
Help, please.
Okay, Erlen, what do you got? Oh, let's help Erlen out. Okay, Erlen, if you will, you see the right in the middle of your screen, there's a thing with a little text box that says chat. You see it? Okay, let's practice writing a message on that. So you guys go ahead and go. I see you. Zach, I see you. Yo, yo, yo. Ant-Man, hi, how are you doing today? I'm good. We're good.
I want to type. I don't know how to do it.
Okay, see where it says type message here, Erlen? At the very right, bottom right, you'll see type message here. So start typing your message.
I can't type it.
See where it says to everyone?
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. Start typing your message.
No, I need that. I'm supposed
Hi,
to do-
Delilah.
Help me. What do I do?
Oh, you're good. Okay, so Erlen, if you'll move over to navigate over to the bottom right corner of your screen.
Bottom right corner.
Do you see where it says chat, and then you see everyone's message? You may have to click on the actual chat icon in the middle of your screen on the bottom, next to participants and share screen and security.
Oh, check my message.
That's
Oh,
good.
no. I don't want that.
Zach, that's funny.
It's an insult to her, him. Where's the pen?
Okay, how we doing, Erlen? We good?
Yeah.
Okay, can you type a message for me just to check, please?
I am typing the message.
Does everyone hear ring or something? No. That may be your mic. So Sadie, what kind of ringing do you hear?
I don't really know. It's not in my ear. I think it's coming from my room or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's coming from one of yours.
Not from the computer.
Dang, it's my lamp.
There you go. I got you. Erlen, you're good. Okay. So let's. All right. So let's talk about how we can utilize the chat. Okay. So when we are doing a lesson, like if I'm teaching on the board behind me, right? Should we be on the chat? What do you think? Yes or no? Go ahead and answer with the chat. Should we be on the chat when I'm teaching behind from the board, or if I'm sharing my screen? Nope. A-Rod says
Mr. S,
yes.
I have to use the bathroom.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead. We'll wait for you. Okay. Delilah. Can you hear me? Okay. We'll wait till we'll wait for everyone to get on, okay? Let's see, what else should we let's see. So we have, right, you should be in speaker view or gallery view while I'm teaching. Which one? You guys can answer on the chat. Here, I will post it on there. Okay. And you can answer that. So every once in a while, I will post a question on the chat. right? And then we will go from there. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand that. Perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you. Miss Delilah, are you good? Okay. All right. Let's see. Any other Zoom questions? Ooh, yes, Sadie.
Until we go back in school, if we do, will this be the app that we'll always go on to talk to each other?
Yes. So let's talk about that. So while we're at home online, learning online, right? The schedule. Have you guys seen the schedule? Okay. We'll kind of look at it on Seesaw later on. Okay. But basically, we'll have bless you. We'll have a morning session, and then we'll have an afternoon session. Okay. And so that goes for almost 2 hours. We'll have a main session with where I'm teaching, and we'll also have small groups. So when you guys do small groups, in 3rd grade and 4th grade, what did you guys do? Anyone can answer. Oh, also, let's talk about if you want to say something, what signal should we use? Should we use like raising your hand? Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. So if you have a question, right, while we are discussing and talking, if you have a question, raise your hand and I will call on you, just like in class. All right? So let's practice that. Okay. Erilyn's back. So Erilyn, we're talking about while I'm teaching over here, and if you have a question, what can you do? Okay. So we agreed that we would raise our hand like this if we have a question, and then I would call on you. Right. Another thing I would like for us to do is when I am teaching, right, make sure your mics are muted so we can't hear background noise from your house, right, or from your puppy, right? Okay. So let's practice muting our mics right now. Okay, Zach, can you mute your mic? Okay. As you can see, I also have the power to mute you if I need to, but I want you to practice kind of, doing it on your own where you can mute and unmute yourself as you want to be heard, okay? Hey, Mr. Zach, still waiting on you, dude. Can you mute your mic? All right. Okay. All right. Any other Zoom questions? Let's practice. Any other Zoom questions that you have? You can raise your hand if you have any other Zoom questions. Okay, so no questions. Then we're going to go forward. So back to our second session in the morning. Okay, we have this session here, and then we have small groups. So who can tell me what you did back in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th grade when you were in small groups? What did you guys do? Do you remember? Delilah. Then let's practice unmuting yourself. Perfect. Okay, Delilah, can you tell us what you did when you guys were in small groups with your, like, for example, when you were in like groups of 2 or 3 or 4 with your teacher, and then you had other groups around? What did you guys do?
We sat back on the teacher table and she would explain something. We'll try and solve a problem or something. Like, for example, sometimes you'll do like math.
Mm-hmm.
You'll explain a question and then we'll think of what the question was going to be and answer it.
Perfect. Then what about like the rest of the class? What would you guys do?
Huh?
Like the other groups that weren't with the teacher, what would they do? Sadie, go ahead. Delilah, go ahead. Go ahead and mute.
I only know
Perfect.
2 of these. I don't really remember the other 2, but I think we did reading, spelling, and grammar.
So you kind of had like choices, right?
like every day we would switch groups.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And then so other groups would have other work that they would have to do. Okay. So when you're and I will set up those small groups tomorrow, and I'll share that with you. But we're still kind of waiting. We're waiting to see the rest of the class because we have 12 students in our class currently. Okay. So right now we only have how many? 6, right? Show up. So we're gonna have to wait to kind of make sure everyone else can get in, okay, to our class. Right. So whenever I am doing small groups with a group, okay, you're gonna have choices. Who knows about Clever? Raise your hands if you know about Clever. Erilyn, are you good with Clever? Have you been on Clever? Give me a thumbs up if you've been, Erilyn. Okay. Delilah, have you been on Clever? Yes. Okay. So, have you guys been on my Clever page? Okay, let's practice that. If you will open up another tab on your computer, because who's in Safari and who's in Chrome right now? Is everyone on Chrome? On Google Chrome? Who's on Chrome? Raise your hand or give me a thumbs up. If you know what browser you're using, right?
I'm on Microsoft Edge.
Oh, you're on Edge? Okay, that's fine. If it works for you, that's fine too. Okay, and you have the capabilities to open up. Hey Sadie, you're kind of, for your homework today, I would like for you to try to start using Google Chrome as your browser.
Well, I'm trying to get on Google, but
Okay.
my computer deleted Google.
Well, don't worry about it now, but you may have to download the app. Do you have a Mac or a PC?
I think I have a PC.
Okay, so you can still open up another tab, and you may have to go into, you don't have to do it now, but later on, you may have to go into, figure out how you can download Google Chrome. I think you can do that through your Edge.
Oh, I got it.
Okay, all right, perfect.
I am on Safari.
You're on Safari?
That's what my dad says. I literally just got this.
Okay.
I just got this computer like a week ago.
Oh, let me let Tommy in. Hey, Tommy. How are you, bud? Okay, we have one more participant coming in. Hey, Tommy, you can are you in a place where you need to have your mask on, Tommy? Okay, perfect. That's fine. Okay. Hey, Tommy, let's see if you can. I'm gonna ask you to unmute your mic, and let's see if you can. You're fine. Okay, let's have everybody else unmute your mic, and then let's have Tommy. Hey, look who joined us. It's Miss Cadigan. Okay, Tommy. Can you hear me okay? Okay, let's see, Delilah, Erilyn, and Anthony, can you mute your mics, please? You got 3 seconds. Muted.
You can do it.
Okay, it's easier. All right, Tommy, can you say something for us so we can see if we can hear you? You're good. You can talk through your mic. I just want to see if I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, that's perfect. All right.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and unmute your mic. Okay, so let's get Tommy kind of caught up to what we've been talking about. Okay, so Tommy, we've been going over all the things you can do on Zoom. Like we practice muting ourselves. So Tommy, if you go ahead and mute your mic right now.
Okay.
That's your video. There you go. Perfect. All right. Nice job. So we've been practicing muting and unmuting our mics. And then when I am teaching back here, right, when you are looking at the screen, should you have your mic on or off? What do you think, Tommy? Off, on. What do you think? Off. Perfect. All right. We've also been looking at the different views. So we've been playing with the gallery view and the speaker view. Okay, Tommy, what do you see right now? Do you see the rest of the class or you just see me?
The rest of the class.
Perfect. All right. So up above at the top right corner of your screen, you should see speaker view and gallery view. Can you click on those? So when you click on speaker view, who do you see?
I see you, Mr.
Just me. All right. Perfect. All right. So, and then we talked about the chat, Tommy, on the far right, or actually in the middle of your screen below. Okay, there's a little icon called the chat, and that's when you can type your questions, and then they show up on the thread. Okay. Do you see that, Tommy?
Okay.
Yes or no? So right in the middle. Okay, perfect. So if you have a question or if you want to use that, we can. But more times than not, we will not use that, and then we will be just using the different views that we have. Okay. Oh, also, if you have a question while I'm teaching, this is the signal. Okay, it's just like in class. So if you have a question, and if I'm going too fast, or if you don't understand, you can just raise your hand, and then I will call on you, and then you will unmute your mic, and then you can ask your question. Sound good? Yes, Sadie.
Do the other classmates know that we're having a Zoom meeting?
What do you mean, like the rest of the fifth graders?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I mean, our class.
Oh, yes. Some people are still waiting on devices. Some people are still waiting on hotspots. So they'll eventually join us sometime this week. But right now we have 7, so that's a pretty good number. We have 12 classmates total. Okay. Sound good? Oh, Tommy, what do you want me to call you? You want me to call you Tom, Tommy? What do you prefer?
Tommy.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we have Miss Cadigan here, right? She's going to be joining us. So everybody say hi, Miss Cadigan. Okay. We also have Miss Mitchum, who's going to be here as well. Okay. So we have 3 teachers in here. Miss Cadigan, we talked about what small groups are going to look like for us. And so they're going to be very similar to what we have in whenever you guys are back in the class, where I'm working with a couple of you at a time, and then the rest of you will be on Clever, or so we have Clever, and then we also have Seesaw. So those are the 2 things that you will be able to access when we are doing small groups. Okay, if you're not working with me, you're on Clever or you're on Seesaw with other activities. Okay. When we exit out of this session, which is going to be in okay, so we're going to end at 9:15. Then we're going to practice coming back on in small groups. Okay, give me a thumbs up if you have accessed my Clever page. Okay, so I see Sadie, I see Ant-Man, I see Zach, I see Delilah. Yeah. Erin, have you accessed my Clever page yet? Okay. So here in a little bit, in about 10 minutes or so,
Don't know how.
okay, I can walk you through it. So if you have not accessed my Clever page, you're going to stay on with me, okay? So but if you have, right, you're going to go to my Clever page, and then you're going to find some activities in there. So I have quite a bit of activities in my Clever page. Those of you that have been on my Clever page, who can tell me what kind of activities you've seen? Anthony, thank you for raising your hand.
The technology one, or
Yes, there's a technology one. What else?
well, on the technology one, I saw like typing club.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What about the math and the reading?
Let's see. There's Prodigy.
I see you say hold up.
Freckle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's quite a bit of choices on there, okay? So, Sadie, what was your question? Go ahead. Hey, Sadie, you gonna unmute your mic?
I was gonna say the ones that I knew. Never mind.
Okay. Yep. So there's quite a bit on there, okay, as far as choices that you can do. So if you have not accessed my Clever page, right, open up a tab, and then who has logged into their school email? Give me a thumbs up if you have recently logged into your school email. Okay. Tommy, have you logged into your school email recently? Okay. I'm gonna while we're doing that, after we exit out of this session, I'm gonna send you an email to your school email just to kind of see and kind of play with that, because that's another way that we're gonna be able to communicate with each other. Okay. So we have school status, we have your student Gmail, we also have Seesaw as well. That's how we're going to communicate. Okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understood that. Okay. What do you think is going to be the best way to contact me? What do you guys think? Zach, what do you think?
Email.
Email, that's correct. So if you have like a question or a concern, you can always email me, and that goes directly to me, okay? And I check that all the time. Right? So we've covered Zoom, we've covered, we haven't really covered Seesaw. So when you guys come back this afternoon, we're going to cover Seesaw, okay? Or do you feel like we should continue on? What do you think? I'm good for whatever. If you guys want to stay on and we can talk some more, because we still have a lot to cover. But I also want all of our students in here as well, so that way everyone gets to hear. What do you guys think? You can use the chat if you want to voice your opinion. Go ahead, let's practice using the chat right now. Okay, so type in what you want, what do you guys want to do?
Where's my mouse?
Okay, I am posting a question on the chat. And then you can answer.
Wait.
Okay? And go. Start typing. You guys see the question on the chat?
He has not been getting his emails.
Who's that? Oh,
I don't see nothing.
Stay. Okay. Are they still up there? No, they run out and grab. Let me get the sticky note. Just have them put it on there, and then I'll set them up.
No, if
that code for stay, Erlen?
What?
Is Toko's code for stay or
No.
go?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand. I didn't see it.
It's okay. So, do you want to stay on or do you want to go to my Clever page?
I want to go to the Clever page, but I don't know how.
Okay, so let me walk you through that, okay?
Okay, but I need to get rid of it.
Okay, let's practice watching the board. So right now, I want you guys to be in speaker mode, and I'm gonna go to my board back here.
What's speaker mode?
Yeah, speaker view, I'm sorry. Top
I
right,
don't know what that is either.
gallery or speaker.
I don't.
Those are
I
your
don't
choices.
see
Up
any
top.
on it.
Top right.
Top right. Hold on,
Okay.
let me get these.
Okay, is everybody on speaker mode right now?
I am on.
Or speaker view, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm going to slide this over. And then I'm going to show you how to get onto your Gmail, okay, if you haven't yet. So this is Chrome, Google Chrome, what I have open here. And when I click open another tab, what? Can you guys see me okay?
Okay, now it's
Alright, so when I open up another tab, I'm going to have an option right here to sign on, right? So when you sign on with another account, okay, this is going to be where you sign on with your Google account. Okay, so this is going to come up, and if you have multiple people on your Google account, this is what it looks like.
not helping at all.
Here, Ellen, let me
I'm trying to get on what it is.
I'm going to mute your mic. There, Ellen.
No.
Okay, just be patient, okay? If you don't, Sadie, go ahead.
I got onto my Gmail, but it still says that I'm on my 4th grade account.
It should be the same because it's the same one. Okay, so your Gmail from last year is the same one this year. Okay, just as long as you're able
But
to
I'm
sign.
in Miss Branson's class.
What comes up with Miss Branson? Like, what do you see?
I just see text messages from her on my email saying what time we have our Zoom meeting.
Okay, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. So I haven't sent anything out to you yet, so you're good to go. Okay,
Okay.
because all you're doing is that's going to be your jumping off point to get to my Clever page and also your Seesaw. Okay, Anthony, did you have a question? Okay, you're good. All right, so if you haven't signed in yet, you're going to sign in with your school email. I sent those to your parents. If you still have problems signing in, I will help you out during small group time. Okay, so no worries, okay? But when you sign in, you're going to sign in, okay? And it's going to ask you for your email, which is going to be your username, and then like at student.norman.k12. Okay, you guys know that one, yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you know that. Okay, so make sure you know what your email is, your school email. Tommy, are you good with that? Okay, perfect. And then once you sign in with your, okay, and then you know your passwords, yeah? Give me a thumbs up if you know your password for your school email. Perfect. Hey, Erlen, I'll help you out, okay? No worries, okay? So right now we are signing in with your school email, which is, yes, Erlen, go ahead.
I am stressed.
No, it's okay. Hey.
This is really hard. My mom's not here and she's the only one that knows all this.
Hey, Erlen, it's okay.
Yeah,
We'll get you through this, okay? No worries. All right? Don't stress out. It's okay. Okay, the last thing I want you guys to do, listen quickly. Okay, the last thing I want this to be is stressful for you guys. Okay? So if you feel like this is all like blah, crazy, right? No worries. Okay, I will help you out. You got on Clever? Okay. So, okay, so once you sign in with your school email and then your username, okay, I mean your password, okay, it's going to come up to where, and how I check is I look at the right top corner and I see that's me, okay? And so now, once you are signed on there, what you're going to do is open up another tab. And when I say tab, it's this one up here with the little plus sign. You're going to click on that. And now you're going to type in clever sign on, or if you have it saved already, type that in. Okay, so let's practice that. Okay, so it's going to be on your different tab. You're going to go clever, login. Okay, tell me when you get to this point right here. Okay, see that?
I can't even do anything except for watch this freaking video.
Yes, Sadie.
It doesn't show that page, but it just teleports me to Siharath math page, reading page, and technology page, and all the apps that we might be using.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so you're in my clever page right now? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's where I want you to be. Okay? So if you are at this point, right, if you haven't signed in yet, right, all you have to do, you don't have to like have a badge or anything like that. Since you logged into your school Gmail, it's gonna log you in automatically. So you don't have to worry about what my username is, what if I have like a clever badge. You don't have to do any of that. Okay? All you gotta do is sign in with your school Gmail, and that will sign you into the rest of the stuff. That's why it's called a single sign-on page. Okay? Okay, let's go ahead and go into that. So, since this is the first time I sign on here, I'm going to look for Jackson. Okay, you don't have to do any of that. This is what you're looking for right here. See where it says login with Google? Okay, when you hit that, and then you can choose which one. So I'm going to choose the school email one, where it says @student.norman.k12.ok.us. You're going to select that. Okay? And then for yours, it's going to be login as student. Mine's going to be login as a teacher. Okay. Are you watching? Okay. So this is my clever page. I have a technology page. I have a math page, a reading page, okay, and then you have district page as well. Okay? So once you sign in with your clever, you should see that. Yes, sir. Yes, Miss Anthony.
Okay, so when I'm on Clever,
Uh-huh.
I also have Miss Warner's page for some reason.
Do you have my page as well?
Yeah, I have your
Okay.
page in.
I think it's because you are on her roster for some reason. We'll get that fixed, okay? But for now, just stay on mine. Yes, Sadie.
My Clever page looks different from how yours does. Mine looks like this.
Let's see. Can you click on one of those? Do you see like you see my Mr. Siharath's technology and Mr. Siharath's reading and math? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Click on one of those. There you go. So yeah, it's perfect. Yours is not gonna look exactly like mine, but now you have access to my page. Okay. So, who else needs help with getting on the Clever? Okay, Zach.
My stress level went down because I found it. My
Okay.
mom already.
Perfect,
my
thank you.
mom's already
Okay,
did all
I
that.
know this is stressful for a lot of you, but just remember, right? You have to have a lot of patience with technology, Otherwise, we wouldn't have any technology because we'd be throwing it against the wall, right? So just be patient, okay? Yes, Zachary. Go, Zach. Go ahead and unmute your mic.
Do we just go to Google Chrome and text in Clever Login?
After you sign in with your student Gmail. Okay, so that's the first step. You got to sign in. You have to sign in with your student Gmail, and I sent that information as far as your login information. Tommy, you good to go? Perfect. Delilah, you good? Okay, while we're waiting for the rest of us to sign on to your Clever, let's go ahead and you guys can kind of like play around in there. Click on some of the things that you can. I'm kind of you're kind of just gonna play with your that Clever page. You can jump around from each of the pages. Nice. Still nothing.
Did you resend his email?
For his
Does it tell them how to get on Zoom, your email?
yes.
Can you send it to him again?
That's the one that. Where's the computer now?
They left.
They left with the computer.
Hello.
Okay.
Do I just click anything?
Yes, you can
Did
click
you
on
want me
any
to
of those.
Keep it? I mean, I'm too to
Okay.
bring it back.
Yeah, because that way I can kind of set everything up for them, and that way they don't have to do anything. They can just, yeah, if that's okay.
Yes, so I'm going to.
No.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go to my
All right.
favorite subject in the whole entire world.
Okay, Miss Ella, I'm gonna mute your mic again. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So once you're on there, kind of play around with it. Okay, and then keep that tab open. Zach, how you doing?